probably the first time in my coaching career when the girls showed up, even from the first day of school, where they just looked like they were ready to do something serious.
You could tell right away, there's something coming around, something special, because the hard work that was being put in, right? It wasn't just going to be given to them. They were going to go out and they were going to earn it. So one day, just came up and told my wife, hey, this is what I'm thinking. I'm just thinking the state of Texas with a 3-2-1 in it.
The first day of practice, our coach pulled out a shirt and it said 3-2-1 on the sleeve right here, and we all wondered, what does 3-2-1 mean,
And we were just really confused by it because we have no idea what it meant.
Well, we received practice shirts, and on the side of one of them, it had this exact thing on the side of one of our practice shirts. And we were all confused. We're like, Coach Rod, what does this mean? And he didn't tell us until we got to the end of practice. He brought us in the circle, and he was like, so what this means is, and we were all trying to take guesses, and he just wouldn't tell us. And then finally he told us that from the middle of our softball field is 321 miles to the UT softball field, and that's the goal we're working to. And every day we went to practice and we worked for that goal.
When all of us heard that, we were just oh my gosh, I can't believe Coach Rod thought of that, because it was super awesome. I think it really did motivate us in a way. We knew that we could get that goal.
It motivated us a lot because it started the very first day of practice when we found out what it meant, and we knew we had a goal that we could reach if we worked hard and put our mind to it, and that's what we were just aiming for throughout the whole season.
I think it was a motivation for the whole team.
Regional semifinals, or as they call it, the Sweet 16. Weslaco versus Lake Travis out of the Austin area.
At the beginning of the game, it was close, back and forth. I think it was 3-2 after the first couple innings or something like that. But then the other team kind of pulled away to the point where it was 9-3, so we were down by 6 runs.
I was a bit nervous when we walked on the field, seeing all the fans, everyone there, being on the UT field. It was a bit nerve-wracking, but we knew we were there, we knew what we had to do, and we just got focused and got to work.
But in the last inning, as we started getting runners on, you could feel the energy. It was crazy you could feel all the excitement in the air.
I had just scored, so I was sitting in the dugout, and I decided to put my rally cap on. So I had my visor on upside down, and we were just all sitting in the dugout, and we believed in each other. And when Andrea came with the bat, we all believed in her. We knew that she was going to do something good. And as soon as she hit the ball, we all knew it was out. We all ran out of the dugout, waited for her to touch home plate, and we just celebrated all together.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Andrea Ortiz 0 for 3, struck out twice, flew out to left. Ortiz in the left, at the wall, gone! Weslaco wins it 11-9. 6A state champions, unbelievable!
When I came to the plate, I told my coach, I told my teammates, I told them, I got it. I was repeating it over and over in my head, and I had it. I came through for my teammates.
It was awesome, There was so many emotions rushing through me, I couldn't even feel my body, As soon as Andrea hit it, we all knew it was over, and we just ran out there, and all the emotions kicked in. Over so happy emotions, sad emotions because we accomplished it. It was a lot.
Never give up. Keep going. You never know what's going to happen. Just keep pushing through whatever you're going through, whatever deficit you're in through, whatever the gap is. Just keep going. Never give up. Keep pushing.
I would say to just focus at one thing at a time and not think about everything at the same time.
It takes a lot of hard work. It takes a lot of perseverance. It takes a lot of mental strength. All those things come into consideration to make it happen.
Our job as coaches is to prepare them as best we can at the practice field. But once the game starts, it's their game. Every season, every team's got a chance to write their story. So this year's team has a chance to write their story. Just the fact that, from the very get-go, my daughter played on our team too. So the conversation we would have at home, that we didn't come out and say it to everybody, we did it.